they charged the Muslim army, which turned and fled.
A bigger army fled? Oh, alright. First Crusade Part 2. The first one was hella good. We're gonna finish this off.
October 1097. 2 years had passed since Pope Urban II preached a crusade to help the Byzantine Empire in its war against the Seljuk Turks. Now, the First Crusade had reached the great city of Antioch. It was the last major Turkish stronghold, standing between the crusade and its goal, the holy city of Jerusalem.
Alright, so what's so important about Antioch again? I've heard of it in the Bible a few times, I think, if I'm not mistaken. When was Antioch created? Who created Antioch? Was it created during the Hellenistic era? I don't know much about Antioch, but I've never really heard that this city was like super great or anything like that. Wow, bro. I'm so ignorant, bro. Sometimes, holy crap, man. But please do answer my question.
But Antioch was virtually impregnable, with its citadel atop a 1,000-foot mountain, too large to encircle.
Holy! Whoever built this city is smart. I think this is holy crap, dude. I think this is this is the best city that I've seen built. Like, actually, like, holy, this is wild.
Crusader army could only camp outside its walls and pray for a miracle. But that winter, they ran out of food. Horses, men, and camp followers began to starve. A trickle of supplies continued to arrive by sea, mostly from the Byzantine-controlled island of Cyprus. And they defeated an attempt by Radwan of Aleppo to break the siege at the Battle of Lake Antioch. But the Crusaders' situation seemed hopeless.
Yeah, bro, I mean, come on, look at that city, bro. I don't think you're breaking through those walls anytime soon.
Fell as deaths and desertions rose steadily. In March, a Crusader fleet arrived with much-needed reinforcements and supplies. Finally, one night, Bohemond of Taranto and 60 of his men scaled a tower on the southern wall, whose commander had been bribed.
Ooh.
As dawn broke, Bohemond's men opened the city gates, and the Crusader army poured in. They massacred soldiers and civilians alike, while desperate Muslim survivors fled to the citadel, which continued to resist all attacks.
Bro! Alright, so hold on. First off, bro. No, I'm like thinking right now. I'm like processing all of it. Okay. The Crusaders, right? The Crusaders had fleets. They had ships. I never knew that the Crusaders had ships. I thought it was all through land. I thought they went on a journey through land, number one. Number two, it's hilarious how they just bribe the they just bribe the guy. I mean this is huge, bro. I don't even think, like, were they able to garrison all of this? Like, dude, this is so huge, bro.
Antioch had fallen, but now a giant Turkish army was assembled under the command of Kur Buga, governor of Mosul.
Turkish.
First, he attacked
Turkish response. Let's see what happens.
Baldwin in Edessa, but abandoned his siege after 3 weeks.
That was a letdown.
On Antioch.
Oh, Antioch. Okay, siege of Antioch.
The Crusader army was exhausted, starving, and now trapped. they could expect.
What? Wait. So you're telling me that they trapped themselves? What?
No help from the Byzantines. Emperor Alexios, busy securing his own territory in Anatolia, had received false reports that the crusade had already been destroyed.
Bro,
Fearing
what?
a Turkish counterattack, he withdrew to Constantinople.
So he just abandoned
Then,
he just abandoned everything. He wasn't even gonna put up a fight. Bruh.
Inside
Okay.
Antioch, a relic was miraculously discovered.
Ooh.
Supposedly the Holy Lance thrust into Christ's side at his crucifixion, and the Crusaders' faith in their holy mission was renewed.
Nah, bro, this is straight out of a story, bro. No, but did they actually like discover something there? Like seriously though, did they really? Like, I mean, that's still pretty cool.
Although heavily outnumbered, the Crusaders decided to meet the Muslim army outside the city walls.
What? That is madness. Okay, how is this gonna end?
With the zeal of religious fanatics, seeing visions of saints and angels, they charged the Muslim army, which turned and fled.
A bigger army fled? How did they flee? How? Who was leading, bro? Who was leading this? No. How do you lose against an army smaller than you? I mean, I've seen it, but like, what was the organization of the Turkish army? Like, whoever is leading this, bro, honestly, they need me decapitated immediately. Like, not even demoted, not even fired. They gotta go, bro. Okay. How does that even happen? Okay, let's continue.
Korboga, accusing his commanders of treachery, possibly correctly, set fire to his camp and withdrew.
Wait. Treachery? Insubordination? Why would they be treacherous? Bro, I have so much questions, holy crap. Like, what is the context behind all of this? What is the context?
The Muslim defenders in the citadel, witnessing this stunning victory, quickly surrendered.
It's not that they held out. To Jerusalem! This is hype. This is honestly hype.
In summer 1098,
Especially after that
Fatimid
battle.
forces from Egypt captured Jerusalem from the Artukid Turks. Al-Afdal, Grand Vizier or Chief Minister of Egypt, saw the Seljuk Turks as his greatest enemy, and even tried to make an alliance with the Crusaders against them. But the Crusaders were not interested. Instead, they spent 5 months around Antioch, foraging supplies and arguing among themselves. Stephen of Blois and Hugh of Vermandois had already given up and returned home. Now Bohemond of Taranto claimed the former Byzantine city of Antioch for himself, breaking his oath to Emperor Alexios to return such territories to him. Bohemond argued that the emperor had broken the oath first by failing to help the Crusaders during the siege.
Okay, that's a fair point. Alright, like, Alexios, I'm sorry, bro, but like, you just kind of straight up abandoned them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, at that point, it's fair game. Okay, like, if you didn't abandon them like that, sure, but bloody hell, man.
Divisions deepened after Bishop Adhemar of Le Puy died from illness. He'd been the Crusades' spiritual leader and a
cheerleader.
unifying presence on their council.
He's the cheerleader, the mascot.
Meanwhile, Crusaders carried out a brutal massacre of civilians at Ma'arat al-Numan.
Come on, dude. Really? Really? Why?
Pressure from the mass of ordinary Crusaders forced their leaders to put aside their differences and march south towards Jerusalem. Except for Bohemond, who remained in Antioch, where he declared himself prince.
Okay.
As the Crusaders entered Fatimid territory, many local rulers offered up money and supplies to avoid violence. Other villages had been abandoned. As the Crusaders neared Jerusalem, they found wells poisoned, trees cut down, and animals driven away. Anything that could help the Crusaders had been destroyed. On the 7th of June, 1099, the Crusaders got their first sight of Jerusalem.
Okay.
Many fell.
Holy crap. Holy crap. What year are we in? This is what, 900? Holy, bro. 900 years ago? 900 years ago? 900 years ago? Wow, dude. Surreal.
To their knees and wept with joy.
That is wild.
They faced a serious challenge. They were now reduced to about 12,000 fighting men, not enough to encircle the city, and they were running out of food and water. Jerusalem would have to be taken by storm.
Storm with 12,000 men. What in the world?
The barren landscape meant the Crusaders had no timber to build siege engines. And on the 13th of June, their first assault with a single scaling ladder was easily repulsed.
A single scaling ladder, bro? Really? Come on. This is like straight out of a story, bro. A single scaling ladder, man. Oh, I thought of that idea. Oh my gosh, man.
4 days later, 6 Genoese galleys arrived at Jaffa, where they were soon blockaded by the powerful Fatimid fleet. So the sailors took apart their ships and carried the timber to the siege at Jerusalem.
Oh, talk about improvising, bro. Oh, talk about improvising. Oh my gosh, dude. Now, whoever thought that idea is a genius. Freaking hell. Oh, man. Man, I love this video.
The Crusaders foraged more wood from the surrounding land, enough to build 2 siege towers. These mobile wooden structures would be wheeled up to the outer wall and allow the Crusaders to directly assault the enemy battlements.
Okay, so I played a bit of Mount and Blade, okay, both Warband and Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2. I still have Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2. I just stopped playing games a lot in general. Bro, how I've always wanted this. How do you effectively, like, yes, you push the siege towers to the walls, but how in the world do you, like, get off the ramp? You know what I mean? Like, without dying, because, as soon you have, like, a line of enemy troops right there, right? Like, and you're the first guy. How do you, like, get down without getting stabbed? Like, I always wonder, like, how did they pull that off? Like, seriously, can someone, like, answer, like, how did they pull that off? I mean, it always has to, like, work somehow, because siege towers were used for a very long time, right? So, but, like, look at that. You have the enemy troops right down there, and then you have these guys coming from the siege tower, but, like, that seems impossible to even, they're just, like, I don't know, kind of like how when you're charging at the enemy, you kind of expect people to die, but eventually, like, the enemy is just gonna get overwhelmed. Is that the same thing? Like, the first people in the front are probably gonna get killed, but like eventually the other people in the back are gonna overwhelm them. I don't know, man. Let's continue.
One tower was stationed with Raymond of Toulouse's forces in the southwest. The other was with Godfrey of Bouillon's troops to the north. On the 8th of July, seeking God's aid in the impending assault, the entire crusade walked in procession around the city, finishing with a religious service on the Mount of Olives.
It's crazy, bro.
On the night before the attack, Godfrey suddenly moved his siege tower to a less well-defended section of the city walls.
Genius! Genius!
The final assault began on the 15th of July, 1099.
Wait, why wouldn't the Turks just move their troops? Because the Crusaders clearly don't have a lot of men, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, just move your troops.
In the north, Godfrey of Bouillon's troops managed to fight their way across from their tower onto the city walls, establishing a bridgehead. Soon, they were inside the city, and overcome with religious euphoria.
Wait a minute. Why couldn't the Turks destroy the siege tower? Like, why not just destroy the siege tower? What? What? Like, am I thinking about that right now? Like, okay, whatever. But seriously, like, why couldn't they not destroy the siege tower? Okay, whatever.
Pure bloodlust, they went on the rampage.
Oh, I bet.
Butchering soldiers and civilians.
I bet.
Jews and Muslims, women and children. It was an orgy of shocking, prolonged slaughter.
Wow.
But not unique for the age.
Yeah, disgusting, but yeah, not...
The First Crusade had secured its goal in the face of overwhelming odds. And just 4 weeks later, at the Battle of Ascalon, the Crusaders smashed a Fatimid relief army sent to recapture Jerusalem.
It's not that they pulled this off, it's insane to me, bro.
Their vows fulfilled, soon returned home to Europe. Only around 300 knights remained to defend Jerusalem under Godfrey of Bouillon, now named Defender of the Holy Sepulchre. The man who'd set these great events in motion, Pope Urban II, did not live to hear the news that Jerusalem had been taken. He died just 2 weeks after the city's fall.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad.
The new Crusader states that emerged, the Kingdom of Jerusalem, the County of Tripoli, the Principality of Antioch, the County of Edessa, lived on precariously, surrounded by enemies.
On all sides, bro.
Would not remain so catastrophically divided for long. Soon it would unleash its own holy war against the Crusader states.
Whoa!
Turning the Holy Land into a battleground for almost 2 centuries. In response, more crusades would be launched from Europe, but none would ever match the bloody, spectacular success of the First Crusade.
The first time always hits different, man.
Research and art.
Oh! Another bang epic history TV reaction, man. Oh, God. I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, that was such a great one. Like, all the videos with Epic History TV were bangers, bro. Like, freaking hell, dude. You made it all the way till the end. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Okay? Make sure that you subscribe. Alright? like the video so that YouTube could promote my video to more people. And you know, if you have any suggestions, comment the suggestions. I will probably react to it when I get the chance. Alright, give me a chance, okay? I'm slowly but surely doing everyone's suggestions, so give me a chance, people. And stay tuned and goodbye.